All right, so as you could tell, yes, episode 4. Dude, can we just agree? Can we all just appreciate how we got 15 dislikes?
Yeah, we got 15. I'm not complaining though. We didn't get 20 for my song, but I'm not complaining.
I mean,
so at the end of the day, Nate obviously isn't here, which is a shame.
He's not. He said he wanted 20 dislikes, but sorry, we tried everything.
Yeah. So this time, I think we're gonna go with likes this time because we got so much hate. We'd even make an apology video, but I just thought it'd be best to just continue, and let's go for maybe 15 or 20 likes. Joe, what do you think?
You know what? We should just go by 5. So I say 20 likes.
20 likes it is.
All right, it's 20 likes for episode 5. I don't know what we're gonna do on that episode, but we'll see. All right, welcome guys. Welcome back to I was gonna say someone's podcast. Welcome to PInheads Talk. I know. Welcome to PInheads Talk. We're here to whatever distracted, whatever you guys are doing. So yeah. So we're here in episode 4. As Leafy said, Nate is not here. Apparently, he had lots of stuff going on, but he'll be back on the next one.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed. But we have ourselves, as I said on the last episode. I don't know if I said if there's another guest, but we have another guest coming in our podcast today. I will give you an intro on that. This kid, he's a freshman kid from high school with a first-generation Xbox. I mean, dude.
I didn't tell you to say that, Joel. You still said fresh meat. I'm kind of disappointed.
No, I said fresh. No, I didn't say blondie. All right, please. I mean, let me start again. Let me start again. He's a freshman.
Let's keep going. Boy, this is a good bit.
All right, he's a Minecraft addict. He plays a variety of instruments. He's a professional Fortnite player and dancer. How about that? And he's a really good friend of mine. Please welcome. Hey, hang on, let me mute him. So please welcome my good friend Victor. How you doing, Victor?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just chilling out here with this quarantine, doing a bunch of school. Kind of hate it, but it is what it is.
Hey, why are you doing school?
Well, see, Corona, but like I'm doing online school, and I would prefer just going to regular school. I mean, I don't have to wake up as early, which I really like, but it's not worth it.
You should just become homeschooled. It takes all your problems away.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah. And your parents might like you home more.
I don't know, because my parents kind of get tired of me. So that's a maybe.
Too many shenanigans.
Too many.
So Victor's a gamer, everyone. So as you can tell, he's got his $5,000 PC next to him. Two monitors. He's got the webcam. He's got everything.
I got everything, man. I'm set.
You're set. He's flossing with the professional Fortnite dancing skills. Looking forward to see it. But
Victor here is about to talk about something interesting that we haven't talked about in the podcast recently. Conspiracy theories. Obviously.
It's very controversial.
It's what everyone has been asking around the world, Either, is I don't know some questions, but that's why Victor's here. He talks about theories on that. So one thing, what's up?
After thinking about it, I don't know if they asked for it, but I do know what they do need. They need this right now. They need to know the facts. They need to know everything that's controversial. They need to know why Shane Dawson got exposed. Thank you.
Those are some good
I tried to use the entire time. I can't. All right, Victor, take it away.
Let's see where to start. New World Order. All right, so there's this conspiracy theory called the New World Order, and I'm a Christian. Joel didn't say that in the intro, but I'm a Christian, and
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. In the Book of Revelations, it's pretty much the end times, I guess that's what we call it. Pretty much, there's going to be something called the Mark of the Beast, and right now it's actually there's a patent on it, and I'll get onto that in a second. But it's called the Mark of the Beast, and it's a microchip, which is supposed to control what you do. So in the Bible, it says you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without this mark. And us Christians, we are called we are called not to do it, because Mark of the Beast, I mean, it's Satan's work. Yes, exactly. So the New World Order is, everything is just one thing, one religion, one government, one huge society, one huge cult, one huge anti-Christic, just, it's really bad. And sadly, it's gonna happen sooner or later. I mean, my mom has been hearing since she was a little kid that Jesus was coming, but I mean, seriously, this year there's been some incredible signs.
A lot of stuff. Yeah,
there's been crazy stuff. I mean, so my brother-in-law, we were doing a live stream on Facebook, and he received a prophetic word, and the prophetic word was that California is going to shake. Pretty much California is going to get hit with a huge earthquake. Mostly South Cali, but California is just gonna. Have you ever seen the movie San Andreas and 10.0 earthquake? Those are movies that pretty much foreshadow what's gonna happen. So, I mean, we envisioned like the Hollywood sign just falling down, a bunch of buildings collapsing, people dying. I mean, but then afterwards, man, there's gonna be a revival in the church, honestly.
Wait, but you're telling me Los Angeles, the greatest place on earth, quote unquote, is going to be ruptured by an earthquake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rodeo Drive is gone. All Chanel's, all Gucci bags, they're going down. They're going in the pit. They're never coming
the pit. But yeah, actually, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, if you're in the comment section and you know about this stuff, but I'm pretty sure the New World Order is already happening in India. They're already implanting that little idea that unless you have this little chip, then you can't buy or sell or trade. You're a nobody, pretty much. You don't have an identity. But yeah, that's pretty much what the New World Order is. Now, about the patent, actually. It's pretty interesting. So the patent number, I'm pretty sure is, hold on, actually, let me look this up. So the patent number, actually, you know what? The patent number contains the numbers 2020 and then 666. 666, if you didn't know, is the number of the devil. So pretty much this year is a year for revival of the church, of God. Everyone's just gonna rise up. There's gonna be a huge revival swept across the nation, across the world, man. Everything's gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, these next 4 months are gonna be wild. I mean, seriously, dude, it's gonna be insane. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of miracles happening. I mean, like legs growing back out of people who don't have them. I mean, I've seen personally a person who didn't have an arm, right? Their sleeve was covering it like this, except they didn't have a hand. It was just a little nub here. And this man prayed for him. I was up in New York, and this man prayed for him, and his arm grew back. I've seen personally, his arm grew back out to his hands and his fingers, and
wow.
Crazy stuff, man. I mean, God is good. I mean, I know some people don't believe in him, but come on. With all the stuff that's happening, it's pretty evident. I mean, like, it's hard not to. Mm-hmm. Because, of course, if there's a devil, then obviously there's going to be someone to beat him. I mean, it's kind of just, evident that God is good. God is real. God is there. And, soon he's coming. He's coming, honestly. But yeah, this especially the state of California is full of sin, man. I mean, if I could tell you all the things, it'd take me more than 40 minutes.
Oh man, I could tell by
it's just
a lot of stuff. Yeah,
really disgusting, man. And especially it involves a bunch of politicians. Actually, the WHO was giving false data about the COVID-19, and Trump actually disowned that team and went with the real data that's actually projected. Because nowadays what they're doing is, like, if someone had like a flu, they would diagnose it as the coronavirus without testing them, and actually there's been a recent movie that just came out. It's called Plandemic, and it's this lady, Her name is Judy Mikovits, I think. And she was actually explaining about how wearing a mask actually renders you, like, it gives you more of a chance to be infected to the coronavirus because you're breathing your own air, and that's like really unhealthy. Because when you breathe out, there's a bunch of germs coming out, and it's just, dude, it's some crazy stuff. I mean, seriously, we all need to wake up. Honestly, this nation got to wake up, because if we stay asleep, all of us are gonna die. Everyone's gonna die,
True.
man, and it's a crazy reality. It's a crazy world that we're living in, but it has to be said. It has to be noticed. I mean, my brother, a bunch of his videos got taken down by YouTube. I mean, his 5G theory. Actually, no, it's not even a theory. It's actually happening. So the 5G thing.
I heard the 5G is like getting even dangerous. You know, like they put like what's it called stuff? Radiation.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, my brother. Yeah, my brother took a trip to Philadelphia, actually, and he went over to his mom's house, and he was like, his mom had a migraine, and so did he. And she was like, as soon as they built that tower right there, I've been getting these migraines. And it was a 5G tower. And they're building them so close together that it's practically, you just can't escape it. And soon it's going to be everywhere. I mean, it's just some crazy stuff that they're planning, man. This agenda has to be revealed, number one. I mean, they're trying to destroy the economy. They're trying to take your rights away. I mean, you can't go out of your house.
That is why they built those 5G towers. Someone told me that they made you stay in the house so that they can build those 5G towers. And while they're building, they had radiation.
Exactly. And like, if you don't comply by their rules, you know, this little stimulus check they're doing. So the Democratic Party actually tried to push a second stimulus check, which would honestly, like, the economy wouldn't even exist if they passed it. All of the Democrats said yes to pass the bill. The only reason why it wasn't passed is because of the Republicans. They all said no. If that bill was passed, everyone would be getting money, right? Good. But then they probably would have been like, oh, well, you only get the money if you go by our rules. So if you want to go outside, you can't get our money. Too bad. You got to stay home. They're stripping you from your rights. I mean, if it isn't evident enough that this is planned, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's just crazy stuff, man. It's honestly, it's overwhelming. Yeah, it's just insane.
Well,
actually, the people who claimed the patent was Microsoft for the microchip to control your mind.
Bill Gates.
Microsoft. Bill Gates.
Control your mind. What do you mean? It's not going to hook up to your brain. Isn't it going to go in like in between of like your wrist?
Your nervous system. But your nervous. Okay, Leafy, I want you to take your hand out, right?
Yeah.
Put your thumb right here.
Wait.
You see this little wedge between your.
Sorry, I'm blonde.
Put your thumb right here.
Yeah.
And then your index finger right here, and then squeeze really hard, as you can. Just deep in there.
Okay.
Make sure you're not doing it on the outside. Do it on the inside, where you could like feel a little bit of meat in there.
Okay. And
it's supposed to hurt.
It's really hard,
deep in here, and then right here.
Like the end of it, dude.
That's your nervous system.
Where I'm doing mine, and I don't feel anything.
You have to go in. So
in?
Yeah, a little bit here, and a little bit over here.
Like how do you do this?
Right here?
It's gonna take time.
It's supposed to hurt.
I must have a high pain tolerance because I don't feel nothing.
Or I don't know if I'm doing it
but
right.
that's your nervous system, and that pretty much connects to your brain. So as soon as they insert that chip, pretty much you're rendered powerless, and they're probably going to be making you do stuff against your will. I mean, they're literally going to turn you into their minions.
Yeah, it's true. That's why it's New World Order, like you said, it's coming, and I do agree with that.
Luckily, I sold my Xbox.
Actually, hold on. There's one more thing. I forgot who. I'm pretty sure it was the Democrats, but they tried to pass this bill where you couldn't. Now this is insane. So if you were homeschooling your kid, pretty much you had to teach them. You have to. It's mandatory. You have to teach them to either be gay,
Go to them, not gay. Screw you, America.
Literally, it was either like, oh man, I can't remember. Like,
wait, hang on, guys. We only have 10 minutes left, but okay, we can.
Oh crap.
We can go.
Okay.
Okay,
and actually, like, if you didn't teach them to be gay or like accept the gays and stuff like that, then they would take your kid away. They would take your kid away.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were supposed to implement in the public schools to be gay or like to.
Aren't they like teaching? Like, aren't they like going to do that? Like, are they going to start teaching?
I'm pretty sure they tried to pass the bill, but it was rejected.
Democrats
Stuff is crazy,
love
man.
that.
I mean, there's so much happening in the background and people don't know. I mean, it's just wild stuff.
You know, Victor, after really listening to this, sometimes though, when it comes to bull crap like this, I'm not saying it's false. I'm not saying it's true. It's a conspiracy theory.
Right, exactly.
However, some of it seems a little caked. Do you know what I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I do believe that there is stuff going on in the government that the government doesn't want us to know, no matter what. I believe on that with my heart. Now, it may be aliens, or it may be that they're trying to screw us over, or implant some microchips in our brains or whatever. At the end of the day, the government doesn't care about us, all right? And that's the truth.
Right.
Regardless of conspiracy theories, we need to be awake. We need to wake up now. We need to stop sleeping under a rock like Patrick Star. We need to get out there and fight, all right?
Honestly, man.
Because at the end of the day, unity is everything. You know what I mean? With the guy that got killed by those 5 police officers, with the thousands of people gathering, right? The police couldn't handle them, right? And if we fight like that with the government, they won't be able to take us all. I mean, I know that's kind of dumb because they have all AKs and ARs and whatever, but at the end of the day,
we're powerful. I mean, we have people who have the exact same weapons, if not more dangerous. So I mean, there's some crazy American citizens up in this nation, but I mean,
a lot.
Yeah, honestly, I completely agree. I totally agree. Like, if we all rise up against this whole agenda, there's a chance that we'll be able to get out of it.
But I'm very interested in how this is going to play out. We already know who wins in the end. That's the important thing.
Right.
But we don't know how we're going to get there.
Right, exactly.
We just have to wait till it comes.
Yeah, I mean, even in the Bible it says we're going to be persecuted.
Yeah.
I mean,
it does say that.
Christians were stoned in the Bible, man, for believing in what they believed in. And like, we're shunned, we're called phobic, we're called all these different terms for believing in Christ.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think that's right, because everyone has their right to believe in their own opinion.
Correct.
So,
that's what America is truly somewhat cooperating. You know what I mean? Because they're giving us somewhat religious freedom. That might not mean we're being slandered for it, but we're still getting our say in it.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? We may be prosecuted. We may not be prosecuted by the government, but we may be prosecuted by the citizens.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that's what they don't tell us. You know what I mean? The government can't hurt us, but the citizens still can.
Exactly.
Scary world, guys.
A lot of stuff has happened, and we'll just have to wait and see. From me, as my opinion as believers, it's true. It's coming. We don't know when. Only God knows.
Right.
And we just have to put our faith in Him, and everything will be all right. And soon this world will be over. We won't be here.
Well, it won't be our concern while the tribulation or whatever. So, I mean, we might be in it for some worst part of it, but we won't be in it during the worst.
Right.
But the people who get saved during the tribulation, however, will have to go through with it, but it will give them an incredible story.
It'll be a story to tell, man.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
All right, some other conspiracy theories. Let's see. Well, the media is fake. You couldn't tell by now. I mean,
the only real media is CNN.
They're the worst. They suck, man. Dude, CNN is like the most. everything they say is just fake news.
I hate to
I mean,
take
if it's not fake news, then it's just to create tension in America. I mean, it's always something new. And, like, sorry to any, like, Democrats over there, but, like, they always be, like, misinterpreting what Trump says. I mean,
You just
he
ruined
be
my
saying...
dreams, man.
I mean,
See,
then
man,
again...
I'm going to ABC News.
I'm going to PBS. I've had enough.
Yo.
You said
No,
you go to
Leafy.
PBS.
That's even better, Leafy. That's
Heck yeah, PBS.
better.
Dude, have you seen ABCs and all that other jazz? Yeah, I love that show.
Curious George?
Yeah, I
Clifford?
grew up watching that
Bro.
show.
That's my jam.
I love
Arthur?
Clifford.
Arthur? Oh my gosh.
I love Clifford. Yo, Thomas.
Thomas was my
Friends.
jam.
Thomas and Friends.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the tank engine. Was
no,
he on
I'm
PBS?
talking about
No,
PBS, man.
The only train that I remember that was on PBS was Dinosaur Train.
I agree.
Get boofed.
We need a separate
Dude, I'm
Bieber's
so
video.
disappointed in you for not remembering Thomas the Tank Engine.
All right. What about the media? What about it?
What's fake? What's fake? Expose
Control
it all. Expose NBC.
Controlled by the elites. Man, Hollywood is a huge, like, cult, man. I mean, all of these celebrities, they be participating in, like, these cannibalistic parties. I mean, there's, like, have you ever seen the one picture of Lady Gaga? I mean, dressed in, like, I forgot what she was dressed in, but she had 3 children around, like, next to her, and they were drinking bottles, and in the bottles was blood. I mean, if you couldn't get any weirder.
Why don't you put that picture up on the screen, Joel?
Yeah, you could do that.
You know what? Let me look it up.
So, I mean, there's a lot of celebrities. I mean, like,
Here we go.
yeah, it's crazy.
What the
dude.
heck?
It's
Yeah.
just fruit punch.
It's just, man, I wish, honestly. Actually, have you guys seen Justin Bieber's new song, the Yummy song?
Dude, I love that song.
Dude, it's about Pizzagate.
No, I'm joking.
There's a conspiracy theory that it's about Pizzagate, and if you don't know what Pizzagate is, so I'm not gonna say names, but there's some politicians who are a part of a child trafficking business.
We gotta expose them.
So Pizzagate is a child trafficking business. Now, in the video, I mean, Justin looked at the kids who were playing the instruments, and the kid felt uncomfortable. I mean, you can clearly see it in her face. And at the end, what's crazy, I mean, there's the people, the old people, the politician-looking like people, the elites that are sitting at the table with Justin. I mean, they're like, they look exactly like the people who are committing these crimes in real life. And not only that, but the song says "yummy, yummy." How the food is so good.
That they live in their parents' basements and they look like a white male. I mean, I think he may be onto something.
I might, but for real though, because like the entire song, he's saying "yummy, yummy." But I mean, if you look at the food in the video, it looks disgusting. I mean,
it's like those rubber gummy videos for kids.
Yeah, I'm a gummy bear. Yeah,
well, not that one. It's like the fake versus real gummy foods.
Oh, dude, those are disgusting.
Well, exactly.
Dude, those are weird. Some of those, they'd be bringing in like candy cockroaches, and I'd be like, what the heck? Yeah, it's really disgusting. Like they would bring in like those cockroaches flavored like ranch, and then real cockroaches. It's disgusting, man. And like then you have to watch them eat the cockroach. All right, we're getting off topic.
What kind of kids would watch something like this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
in the right
I
mind?
watched some guy eating some cockroach. Oh my gosh, this is entertaining. Let me hit my like button. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Who would
honestly,
who would watch this?
You know what this world needs? Hold on.
Welcome to 20.
He's gonna get his volleyball out and start spiking it against his PC.
This world needs Jesus.
He's broken.
Where'd he go?
I mean, seriously, man. Like this world is just like gone, man. This world is doomed. I mean, if Jesus don't come, we're kind of screwed. But he will. But yeah, media, Hollywood, satanic, very satanic. That's why it's gonna fall. I mean, all the evil from Hollywood will be exposed once that earthquake hits. I mean, literally. I mean, there's underground businesses going on in Los Angeles 24/7. I mean, Hollywood is just a terrible. I mean, even Disney, man, they make movies for kids, and there's a bunch of subliminal and satanic messages in there. I mean, if it couldn't get more evident that someone or something is controlling this, and of course, it's the Antichrist, it's Satan. I mean, it's just there's too much evidence to deny it.
Now, what kind of evidence would you use to say, yeah, my child's movies from Pixar's are telling my children to go kill themselves?
Well, I mean, there are, as I said, a bunch of subliminal messages in the films.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean,
what
like
can you
in
prove
Monsters, in Monsters Inc., dude, that movie is insane. Actually, it's kind of what's happening now. So, you know how they use fear and they feed off of fear, and like that's how their company works?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how our world is being run. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I mean, we're locked up in our houses in fear of being infected from a virus that's potentially not even real, which I doubt because there are people dying. But I mean, there's even a theory that the government is killing them. I mean, they be saying, oh, here's the treatment, and it's COVID-19 itself. Now, of course, there is a theory that it could work because your body would become immune to the coronavirus by injecting it. But sometimes it would be like overdosing it and like killing people just with a single injection that they call a cure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to inject anything that hasn't been tested or been used on tons of people before I would do it on myself. Because what if that starts something and then someone gets killed from the first antidote, right? And that would look really bad for the press. And that'd also be kind of like, what are they doing to these people? Type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
True.
It's a messed up world, man. It's a messed up world that we live in. I mean, everything is driven by Satan. I mean, this times we're living in, man.
Anything I've learned, though, the world is fine. The people are messed up.
Yes, because the world, God created it, and it was good, as it says in the Bible in Genesis. But he even created the people. I mean, he had to make people extinct at a certain point. I mean, Noah's Ark, if the people didn't go on there, then we wouldn't be alive. Because God was just so fed up with us. I mean, in the Bible, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, the Bible, I'm pretty sure it says, like, he regretted making us. And it's just because the world was so full of sin that he was mad. He got angry. So he told Noah, build this ark and take 2 of each animal, male and female, so that obviously they can reproduce. But just put them on the ark, and I'm going to flood the whole world. And that's what he did.
Now, the real question is, was it worse than today, or was it like half as today? That's the question that I want to know, but I don't think will be answered. But what do you think?
Yeah, no, I can't really answer that. I mean, that's more of a you ask God type of question.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I've healed people before. I mean, I've healed headaches and, like, little toe stubs. I mean, my mom, she had, like, a ball on her eye, and I prayed for it, and it was gone by the time I took my hand off. So, I mean, Jesus is real. If it isn't evident enough, I mean, there's a bunch of people on the internet that post their videos of, like, miracles happening. I mean, legs growing back. I mean, like, legs being stretched out of the body. That's crazy. Like, where you only see that in, like, sci-fi movies, and even then that's very rare. So it's just, if it isn't evident enough, Jesus is real. That's all I gotta say.
Amen. I agree.
Jesus is real.
Of course, that's why he loved us.
Of course.
And like I said, I like to correct you on that, Victor. I don't think he did regret us, but let's just say God has plan. It's God's plan, you know, and he has plans for everyone, for each of us. And like you said about Noah, he still loves us, and that's why he put Noah in the ark,
Right.
like it says on the Bible, because he still loves us.
Right.
But still, when people started growing, they still sin. But even though he still loves us, like
right, exactly.
the people don't know that he still does. And yeah, that's Jesus is real. You're right.
Absolutely. Victor, do you have anything to add on conspiracies?
Anything to say?
Anything to say?
Anything?
Just wake up. Don't believe everything that you're told. Do some research first before you believe anything, before you say anything. Because honestly, it can save lives. And if we unite, man, as Leafy said earlier, I mean, if we unite and we come together, we have a chance to survive this whole agenda that's being planned against us. It's being plotted against us. So yeah, just do some research, man. Stay woke. Wake up. Because if we stay asleep, we gon' die in our sleep and we won't even know it.
We don't know what tomorrow will be.
Exactly.
Only God knows tomorrow. So, yeah. All right. Well, Victor,
Thank you guys for watching
you.
PBS Station broadcast. Thank you guys so much for enjoying our conspiracy edition.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Victor, thank you for coming in.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for allowing me to
Anything
be
you want to
here.
plug? Any plugins? Any Instagram shout outs? Shout out to anyone.
Shout out to Jesus. That's the only person I got to shout out right now.
All right.
Read your Bible. Read your Bible. It'll save
Facts.
your life. It'll change
Facts.
your life.
Yeah, Leafy, we might do probably another podcast about it. Might want to talk something about this. Probably later.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Hey,
Victor,
sounds great.
if you like, we can come and join probably in the next one, but like really soon because we have other podcasts.
Yeah, we got to record like 3 podcasts in like 2 weeks. We'll see how good we are.
We'll see, but yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. Thank you for listening on Spotify. I don't know if this is gonna be on Spotify. I don't even know. Yeah, guys, stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace out, everybody. All right, it's recording. All right, I'm gonna share my screen again.
Top 5 high fives all around. It's a drive-by swan dive. Both thighs open while time flies. Top 5 high fives all around. It's a drive-by swan dive. Both thighs open while time flies. Yeah, bring it back. You got a brand new plaque. I'm proud of you. Back on track, getting pesos, only stack. Look at that, I'm out of here. No contact. Talk to you. You steal my hat. Wait a minute, let's go and chat. Open my eyes, brand new tat. I didn't say it, but you were a brat. All around me like a gnat. She texted me, hold up, where you at?